Leo, November is bringing really positive energies, and it's going to kind of activate you. It's going to activate this leadership, in charge, control in your system, in your body, in your vision, in your self-representation. I would say really the November energies are really working very, very good for you, especially related in a financial context, in a job, in setting goals for yourself. It's kind of looking, if the previous months is, let's say, like 5 last months is having quite a struggle, and maybe you were not seeing the results, you were questioning and this and that, then the November is literally kind of shifting, and finally you will feel that you are in charge, that everything happens as you want, that you are the main figure, the main person, and everything around is kind of happening for you. Really positive shifts that are happening, like I said, in your life purpose. You are going to initiate some sort of journey, or a start, a new beginning, a new path, where you will be in authoritative position. So either you are stepping into some sort of leadership role, some major role will be assigned to you, or you will be choosing to take it, where you will be the one who is a leader. You will take a charge, you will feel authority, you will be the one who decides, who evaluates, who is basically the head. And be ready, right? And this as well comes with a lot of responsibility, as well as a lot of leadership and the courage. Your invitation, I would say, would be that this is the time when to think about not what is the fairness, not like, as King of Swords, which is like black and white, who is right, who is not, being in this justice position, but more thinking as a King of Pentacles reversed, still very authoritative, but well-centered, self-centered, money-oriented. And you're being invited to think about your life or your life choices, what makes you more money. Like either this is a job, either this is an opportunity, either the path you are taking, what makes for you the most of it. Not what is the fair, but what makes the most for you individually. As well as, November is definitely going to give you opportunities for further development. It could be a further career development. You can be suddenly recognized. You can maybe get rewarded. It could be that maybe somebody is approaching with new job offer, maybe there is appraisal inside of the organization and you have a chance to present yourself, or there is a recognition, reward, employee of the month. You can be even assigned to some sort of bigger opportunity, like going abroad, exploring some international affairs, or looking for a personal expansion. It's kind of opportunity will come, and your task is to jump into this. Don't think about like what for here and there, I don't know the details, but more like, as this is a lifetime opportunity. You will have a self-doubt, you will question, don't listen to that. That's not important right now. Jump into this. And you will be rewarded. It's going to open for you a new, it's kind of new reality, new world. It could be even related to relocation or traveling or international, like I said. But definitely it is for your highest good. It is for your personal development, moving forward, overcoming some sort of obstacles. And through overcoming those obstacles and self-doubt and proving yourself that you can do it, you will achieve the higher awareness about yourself, that like, I thought I am, that you will understand, I am more powerful than actually I thought about myself. And another thing is that these international opportunities will change your network, will change with whom you are communicating, interfering, and again, it's going to open a new friendships, new relationships, new colleagues, new social circle. So really it's for socializing, for spreading a word about yourself, for presenting yourself, for getting into a bigger public, a bigger some sort of when more people know about you. Really good, this is a really good energy for those, especially who are working in the marketing, in PR, in communication, in social media, bloggers. If you are really working with the public, with network, either face to face, like doing maybe some sort of seminars, affairs, some exhibitions, or just working like me, being a blogger, having a YouTube or Instagram channel or TikTok. That's really a positive month. And as well as it can bring you some sort of financial collaborations, some opportunities, but mainly this exposure, that can be the main exposure and recognition, that more people will recognize who you are or what are you representing. As well as taking these new opportunities, your finances as well, slightly is going to have a slight positive impact on your finances. So maybe you are getting more, or you are getting some additional bonuses or additional payments. That as well, small but nice. As well as your circle around you is going to become stronger, more reliable. You are going to start working with more people, or maybe even in a teamwork or collaborations where you and the others rely on each other for a long-term goals. Your voice, your self-representation, your image, your face is going to be one of the strongest. So if you need to speak, present, talk in a front, convince somebody, you will really be able to do that, and you will come across as a high level of professional person, or very well representing what you are trying to speak about or present. You need to be sure that you need to take the full authority literally on yourself. Don't rely on the others, as the others will be, others either are completely disconnected from themselves, either they are taking some sort of vacation. You will feel that the others are sleeping, that the others are not giving you any response, any clarity, and I would compare it like a sleeping, right? You will be like, hey, where are you? So this is telling you that you need to be sure that if you need to achieve certain tasks, do it yourself. Don't expect from others. Do everything by yourself. Rely only on yourself. And as well as, it's not about that you need to start micromanaging or doing other people's job. It's just that you need to be aware that the other people will let you down, not because they are they are not reliable, but maybe they are just going through their own stuff, right? So that's not important. But what is important, that you need to make sure that you are delivering your KPIs, your tasks. So if you want to do something, if you want to achieve that, put enough of effort, authority, push, in order to make sure that this is being delivered. that this is being done properly. So, like sending extra email, having an extra meeting, closing another extra time to make sure, did you get it? Yes or no? Are you sure? Like extra effort. Another thing is that here you need to be very attentive as well in the work context. Who you make friends, with whom you gossip, with whom you badmouth, because it shows that in your work environment, even at your home, people will have their kind of other agenda. And if you will show that you are, for example, a gossiper, or you will just be like sharing unnecessary stuff, unnecessary information to people just because you want to talk to someone, right? So for example, you go to your colleague and suddenly you're starting to talk about your relationship issues. They will take it in a bad way and can start gossiping either about you behind your back, or they can turn it against you in some way. So the message here is that filter what you speak. Speak only positive things. Don't gossip about anyone else. Talk only what you're supposed to tell. So for example, because here it says that everything that you are speaking, everything that you are doing, everything that you are basically presenting out of yourself is being watched. It's like you are under the microscope. And this is happening. It's kind of others are watching you. So it's like, we want to see your capabilities. We want to see who you are. We want to see why you are in this position. Because there is distrust, or they are still kind of, maybe they gave you an opportunity, or you are handling some bigger task, and they are like, why you? Why? It's like, why you? Not because they are thinking that you cannot, but it's like, but why you? Prove. I want to see that you are that perfect. So make sure that you are doing your best, that you are at the best of your game, because you are going to be literally, it's kind of the universe as well as looking at you. So how much you can handle, how much you deserve this life promotion. I would call it, yes, life promotion. So prove that you actually deserve it. Regarding your love life, I would say it's not your priority right now. Don't pay that much of attention on your love life. If you can divert your thoughts towards something else, it's even better, because the love life doesn't look that great. It looks like that, again, the love life is not going to be your number one priority. And maybe you are going through, majority of Leos are going through a really challenging times about your love life. Either you are in a crossroads of a relationship decision, of partnership decision, or you are just kind of trying to figure out like what's going on, why we are just not being able to align, why we are not able to heal, to be together, why we are just going through again and again, struggle after struggle. This is talking about that, as well, you are on the edge. You're so tired of this emotional roller coaster that you need to go through in terms of your love life. And then energies are saying, look, stop, take a pause. If you can, turn your head around and look in a different directions, like, for example, at your work, or do something about yourself. Put yourself as a number one priority. But as well as if you are, for example, in a serious relationship, This means that you need to reevaluate how much of responsibility you have taken on your shoulders, Leo. Maybe you are just taking so much of responsibility level that you are not able to cope with everything. That your love life has become like just co-parenting or coexisting or just co-paying for the rent. And there is no pleasure, there is no excitement, and it's just like, ugh. And the invitation is here that you are so tired because you have taken too much. And right now you need to really take a step backwards from your love life to reassess your priorities. Maybe your love life is not your priority, or maybe it is your priority. And then you need to take some adjustment of your life, of your choices. And maybe you have been taking on yourself, like taking all the household on your shoulders, and that no surprise that you don't have any time for romance because you're just busy by washing dishes. So this is really a time to reassess yourself, your priorities, what you want, focusing on yourself, and not being afraid to set the tone for in all your life what you want. But first you need to understand what you want. And for that, really take a time. Don't try to figure out in the month of November. Take a time to heal, to take a time for yourself. Let's say at least until January, so you have 2 months. Let's draw some additional guidance for you, Leo, in the month of November. Peacekeeper. And Peacekeeper is about let go of the need to be right. Peacekeeper as well is talking about, Leo, like I said, don't be this white and black, but think about only yourself. And this is about that you don't need to be this judge, but you said, you did, and that's why I'm calling you out, and we need to talk because I need the clarity. No, you don't need the clarity. You don't need to clarify. You don't need to prove who is right, who is wrong. Instead of, you can take this position, so what's my benefit out of this? If there's no benefit, just let it go. There is benefit, great, focus on your benefit. Try to find this positive side in everything that you are facing. There is no need right now to focus on fighting the system or fighting someone or fighting the relationship. You are, forgiveness and offering the peace will be more rewarding than actually going and fighting against it. Because offering a peace, you are actually will say, you know what, I'm okay. Let's move on. Instead of, I'm not okay, and let's go backwards. This was reading for you, Leo. If you want to have a personal session with me, message me on Arrow Sisters. Otherwise, thank you for watching and see you in the next videos.